All right, fantasy football players, championship week, Thomas, and 2 more weeks remaining.
It's a huge week, a lot of pressure, and I think this is the first time ever that the 4 remaining seeds and the 4 best teams are still alive at this point in the playoff season.
I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That being said, just to touch a bit on last week, 4 blowouts. The games weren't even close.
Huge. I mean, was it the Super Bowl? That's how they've been going, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So that's crazy. I couldn't believe it.
But anyway, we're expecting a lot closer matchups this week, and hopefully some excitement along the way. First off, the AFC Championship game will be Bunkin' Ain't Easy versus Primetime. Thomas, what do you think about this game?
I think these are 2 of the better teams. Obviously, we've said enough about Kevin and where we feel he is. And Primetime, same thing. I think he's going to give Bunk a shot. I think it could be close. It's going to depend on what Primetime's running backs do and how much production he can get out of his quarterback, if he can get any. And I'm going to take Bunk here by 12.
All right, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to take Primetime, even though I'm pissed off at him for not taking Ben. But anyway, I'm going to take Primetime here by 5.
Okay. And then on my side, the NFC side, we have Funny Guy versus Child's Play. I was about to call him Easy Money. And in this matchup, I do still think it's close, but I think for the first time this year that Child's Play doesn't have a running back edge.
Yeah, just looking over all 4 teams, I would say that Child's Play's team has the toughest matchup of the week. I think the buck stops here, and my prediction is Funny Guy by 25.
Yeah, I can really see that prediction. Looking at Funny Guy, you really look at that team. I mean, this guy, as much as we've given Kevin credit this year, this guy has Antonio Brown himself. He's got Julio Jones.
Yeah.
And he has, he's got...
Bell.
No, I'm talking about the receiver. I mean, he has Bell too. He has one more dynamite wide receiver. I was surprised. His weakest spot on his team is tight end.
Which, if you're going to be weak,
that's the spot.
The tight end position is probably your spot to be weak in.
Right. So with that being said, I'm going to take Funny Guy by 20.
All right, since we don't have a guest speaker, we'll give you guys one more prediction. So you have Bunkin' and Funny Guy advancing, and I have Primetime and Funny Guy advancing. Who do you take at this point, if that's where the matchups?
Well, this is what I had back in... Good, take your trains out. This is what we predicted in week 6. I don't remember what you had week 6 or whatever it was, that preview.
Yeah, I wish we wrote that down.
Yeah, well, I had those 2 teams. Looking at them now, I took Bunk then. And to be honest, I still think he's going to win. But if Funny Guy makes it to the Super Bowl or Child's Play, I can tell you right now, they're going to be my pick because they're from my side. So even though in my heart I would say next week that Bunk will probably win it all, I'm going to take those guys. So for this, I'm taking Funny Guy.
All right, well, I feel the same way. Of course, I'm rooting for my side too.
All right.
I want to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say I'm thinking Primetime's going to win it all.
I could see it. And here's another thing. If you're right and I'm wrong and Child's Play gets in, we could have 2 rookies in the Super Bowl.
Yes, we could.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Another thing we didn't touch on.
But that puts him in for life.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fix my train.
Okay, fix it quietly. Here's another fun little fact. This is the 3rd time Bunkin' Ain't Easy has been to this game. 3rd time.
Now that's something.
In 4 years, this man has had nothing but fantasy success.
Well, like I said last week when he was here, he's probably one of the best fantasy football pool players that I've ever seen.
He is. He's very good. You can't
He
take
knows
it.
how to talk to somebody to make a trade. You know, he knows what guy to put in. It seems like he's always right. I mean, just everything that the guy does, I mean, seems to work out for him.
Yeah.
That's all I have, Thomas.
Yeah, me neither. Good luck to all 4 teams. Whoever makes it next week, good luck. And we'll be back for one more show here next week. Have a good one.
All right, take it easy.
Hey,